added layers to the scam, making it harder for anyone to connect dots.
Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, a good one in store here between the San Francisco 49ers and the Carolina Panthers. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready. Set,
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And a modest start to our game. Couple yards on the first play. Here comes second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
They run again with Hubbard. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set.
From the pistol, it's Young. That'll be caught by Adam Thielen. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Set, ready. Blue 32. Ready.
On play action, here's Young. Finds him on the crossing route. And he won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. 1st and 10, it's Hubbard. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
40, ready.
Shotgun snap now Young. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Cut down the field, Leggett. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the first. It's 4th and short.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Black 40.
4th down, Young throwing. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Well, they had one last gasp to try to make something happen here in the red zone, Brock. Just wasn't there. This defense too locked in, coming up with the interception.
Yeah, it's the work they do on those first 3 downs to get to this 4th down, like a pitcher does, to get to an 0-2 count. They know it's their advantage. And once that offense decides to go for it on 4th down, a good chance they're going to get that stop. And oh, by the way, a few style points added to the stat sheet with the INT.
A 5-yard gain.
We finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Panthers bring this back inside the 10-yard line before going down.
Well, the positive out of back-to-back picks for these two teams is that is reassuring for this defense. Thrown into a sudden change environment, able to come through, pick their guys up, and get that football right back through their offense.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
First and goal, Hubbard. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 5-yard line.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. They go to him again. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Matthew Wright for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
49ers nothing.
Wright ready to send this one away.
Right to kick off for Carolina.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Purdy gets this from the pistol. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Short pickup to their own 31. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's the first carry from Christian McCaffrey. Finds a small seam, that's good for 5. Make it 3rd down. Moving quickly, try to get set again.
5 yards on the play.
Purdy on 3rd and 1. Has a man downfield, it's Jennings. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. Has a lane inside the 25. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal. McCaffrey will take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Jake Moody to
Now
kick
after
off
tying
for
this
the
game up,
49ers.
they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce
The
out of the
Panthers
end
take
zone,
over
so they will
first
set
and
up
10
shop at the
at
35.
their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Blue 32. Hut.
Out of the gun, Young. He beams one, deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up 2nd down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And that tackle stops him after a solid game. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
It's 4th down.
You yellow. Hut, hut.
They're going for it, Young. He connects downfield. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready?
Young up 1st and 10. Flush down out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Yellow 40. Ready.
Young working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Red cycle. Set.
On 3rd and 1, here's Young. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
60 red. Drill green. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw, Young. Cut near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Young's going to sneak it. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Hut.
He's going to keep this one. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Panthers take the lead just before halftime. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Extra point try is good by Wright. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers 7.
Wright ready to send this one away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
20-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. He's back to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25.
Matthew Wright to kick off for Carolina.
Wright ready to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
From the gun is Purdy. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Working quickly here. Purdy on first down. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 42. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 7. First down, San Francisco.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers tie things up at 14.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Starting this third quarter, it's Hubbard. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Ready up.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Set, cut. Ready.
Hubbard again. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
Jordan Elliott on the tackle. It's a gain of 3.
Third and just 2 to go.
3rd and 2.
Ball red. Set. Ready.
Running for it here with Hubbard. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Oh, he loses the football. And the Panthers down on this one first.
You know, this just can't happen on first down.
This game is cheating, nigga.
Security's a premium on every down, every distance.
That's crazy.
Down, it is
Whatever.
A killer.
Nah, cause you don't even know. I played the game right before this. I'm killing the nigga, and they just glitched the game. I had to quit, bro. You don't even understand, bro. Like, the shit been glitching all morning.
Good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. The defense calls it
Nah,
timeout.
fuck that. I feel like the only one.
As that'll leave him with
I
just
feel like
2
the
to
only
use
one.
the rest of the way. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Nah, B, I ain't trying to hear that.
Gets it to start the drive. Dukes out a one stop. And he will be stopped now, but what I like about that effort.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
That's good.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1st down, Young. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. All right, here we go. 2nd down. It's still a tie ball game. 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Oh, skip ball. And the 49ers get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's tackled for no gain.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Panthers are tackled just beyond midfield following the interception.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the run it.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Come on, set. 10 black. Set.
Up the middle, Hubbard. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 43-yard line.
50, green. Cut.
From the pistol, it's Young. It's Cup, that's Thielen. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers going for the win here.
Okay.
He brings the offense up now for a first and 10.
Check, pitch. Let's go now. Red, 30.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Back at the 30-yard
Stay
line.
on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
Offense to the line for second down.
Green back. Ready?
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with third and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Buys time, rolling right. Throwing deep for the end zone. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted. And the 49ers get it as he makes his third interception in this game.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
49ers to the line, first and 10. He'll look to throw it. He'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
And a 49er first down.
Setting up to pass. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And a good pick up a 9 there before it gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches. Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
McCaffrey on third down. They cross the 40 on a nice run. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. They stick with McCaffrey. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. They made it 3 yards on the tote. It'll bring up second down. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So everything comes down to this from Jake Moody. It's a 38-yard look here. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a
Oh,
memorable
bro.
way to
Oh
win
my
it.
God. All right, let me break it down to y'all. All right,
That
so I
does it
played
for the
another game
broadcast of the NFL on
offline.
EA Sports. With my
Game
partner in the
just
booth,
started. I
Mark Hewitt,
scored
I'm
opening
Kate Scott.
banger.
It's a win for the 49ers as we
When
say
I
so
say the
long from
game
Charlotte.
like glitched, like I had to quit. It wasn't connection server, something like the sync something. The stats in this game don't count. No, I had to quit that shit. And then with this shit, he was beating my ass that whole first half. Whatever happened, he was beating my ass. Nothing. Soon as I get that stop, yo, bro, I played mad games. I've never fumbled the ball that way. Yo, stop it. Hey, ready? 1, 2, 3. Nah, well, yeah, though. So that shit was crazy. It's like, yo, bro, they've been really trying so hard to get me to lose all morning. Yo, this game is just heavily rigged. This game is heavily rigged. And if they want you to lose, it's a big possibility you're gonna lose that game. Like mad weird shit just start happening, bro. Like mad unnecessary shit just start happening that could be easily avoided. This game just be tweaking. But that nigga was right though. I'm not the only nigga. It felt like I'm the only nigga going through this shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm most definitely not the only nigga going through that shit. They done rig. Cause you could bet money on this shit. Niggas be betting money on this shit and all that shit. They be rigging the games, bro. Like that shit heavy. Like all this play along shit, bro. Like bring Madden Nation back. Let niggas, you know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy, bro. She's been trying to get me to lose a game all morning. I already lost the game. I had to quit that shit. Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Two teams that have combined to win 11 Super Bowl titles. The Steelers and the Niners are underway. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
What? I don't know. Doesn't mean what? I'm on level 17, I guess. Why you asking stupid questions so early, bro? Nah, B. Why you just started playing for? You should already know this.
Here's Purdy.
Nah, yeah, 2K come out like next week or some shit.
He's going to lose yardage here. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Say shit. Nah, yeah, that 17. That's for like Ultimate Team though.
But first is good acting.
Unless you play Ultimate, yeah.
Leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the line to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
So certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. It's a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was the first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Now Austin. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Steelers are going on offense here, 1st and 10. Looking to put it together.
Now, before we put a face in here, let's come back to the top, and we're going to throw bigger right center.
Okay.
He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Ay, ay, ay.
Well, he's going to have to shake out the cover. First time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there is no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now a draw play. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
I start with his eyes. His face.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing here, Purdy. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Across the chest, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 32 yards. And the 49ers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Jake Moody now for the point after.
Oh, I missed the free throw. I missed the free throw.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taking it about the 1. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They just got to find a way to get it done.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Hey, 626.
Now Rodgers. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers.
Oh.
Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf from 8 yards out. And the Steelers have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds.
It's a gain of 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Purdy. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy.
He drops it. This game is unbelievable.
And they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an
Not going to have for that long.
Position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he stopped immediately there. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Yeah.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Purdy now to throw. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners 1st down as the tackle made up around the 33-yard line.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the 2nd half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Hey.
And he still has yet to get on track in this 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. Back to throw, Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on 3rd down. Purdy looking to throw. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And the 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. We'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Now 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Steelers' 42-yard line.
Now Purdy. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. Now San Francisco will call their 2nd timeout. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Purdy will look to throw again here. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. Now the Niners Steelers going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
They'll look to throw again. There's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey as the first half is winding down. And the Niners have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Steelers 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they're going to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's turning in a nice performance. Remember, he had the touchdown earlier, and this time he's able to beat double coverage to grab it.
I think that if he weren't worried about a taunting penalty, he'd run by the opposing team's bench and say, guys, 2's not going to be enough. You better get some more guys trying to cover me. He knows how to get open downfield.
Here's Rodgers. And this is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room. Boswell for the extra point. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Steelers 14, 49ers 13. Chris Boswell to kick off.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, there were 3 talking points at the half, partner. All of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Short throw to Smith. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. He's going to Wilson, middle of the field. Still going inside the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. 59 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point now by Boswell. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Steelers 21, 49ers 13. Chris
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara.
At the 26-yard line.
Here's Purdy. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. That's good, the completion there for 7 yards. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Oh, God.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. A lot of bodies there in the middle of the field, and that one intercepted.
Yeah, he's looking for his tight end running a drag route across the field, and normally you'd like him to work a little bit further outside. Here the throw is a little early, and it winds up in the hands of the defender.
A short one there to Fryermuth. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. That one good for 14 yards in a Steeler first.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they...
Oh, man.
Here is Slay with a pick. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one?
or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Warren will try the right side. And a short gain here, down to 22. Jair Brown on the stop there. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back in the 32. Michael Williams. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Third and long.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Working from the gun, Rodgers. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Throwing is Rodgers.
He caught that? This game been bullshitting me all morning, bro.
Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Bullshitting me all morning.
On the give, it's Warren. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Warren, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Boswell for the extra point.
See, this game don't, when I'm losing like this game don't never glitch, bro. But when I start, like, yo, bro. Nah, cause yo, bro, the game been glitching. It's like my third game. Blame glitched the last 2 games. Each time I start winning, games start glitching, bro. But when I'm losing, this shit don't.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Niners take over first and 10.
That shit is bullshit, bro. Like when you winning, like it's everything going wrong for some reason. Like what the fuck?
Set to get this drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
Dude.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands.
Hey, bro, check on Lauren.
And see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
That's another 49er.
Out of the gun, Purdy.
Where's the next off?
And Kittle has it on the left side. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up second down.
Purdy sets up to throw again. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing here, Purdy. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey from 13 yards out. And the Niners get a bit closer. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Purdy will throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Steelers 28, 49ers 19.
You don't have to like every vegetable.
So after the big field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away.
Fruit. They taste like vegetables. So when you're talking about
They
food,
will not get a
they still
chance to
count as a
return this
vegetable.
one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
This onion looks really different from our chive onion, doesn't it? It's going to be our last ingredient
The
for this
Steeler
dish.
offense here about
Let's get
ready
one
for
more
their next
pie.
drive. This drive
And here, we're going to make a soup. Starting
Come
with some
on, bro.
smoked
Like,
carrots.
it's on that shit.
Last time out looking to repeat that in Charles's defense.
And
They
on
were
top of
very
those,
frustrated
we'll
after
add
giving up
mushrooms.
6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're
And
both
finally,
motivated,
some
they
beans
both
and
game
beans.
plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better
We can
and
add
which
one
side can
cup of
step
water.
up and assert its will over the other.
Now they show jet sweep it instead, or run up the middle here.
Once we mix it all up,
Lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
now we can turn up the heat
Backs
on
him
our
up
stove.
1 yard and
Now we
brings
got one
up
pot
third
going.
down.
Here's
So
for
they
the
just need
second.
1 yard here to pick up the first
And the third
down.
eye for our last pie. Let's add some salt for taste. And a little bit of pepper would be nice too.
And we'll find the open man. That's complete. And he goes down. But
That should be enough season.
Inside
Now
the
let's make some
25.
meats in the oven.
Well, they only needed a
We have
small
steak.
gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
Pork chop.
First down, Steelers.
And a whole chicken.
5 points of
There, that
contact
should be enough.
necessary at this stage as they'll run on first
Now we can place them in the oven so we can
lose
cook
a
them.
yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
And put the heat on
As
top.
it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. You'd have to think
Now we
likely
just need to
another
let our
running
food
play
cook.
coming here, 2nd and 11.
It's going well. We have a fruit bowl, some vegetable dishes, and some meats in the oven.
He's
Hey,
gonna get it
what's
again.
wrong?
Just looking to get forward and protect the
Oh,
ball.
ice cream. I forgot a
San
snack.
Francisco
Every
will
party
call
needs a
that second
snack.
timeout. As we
Right?
get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
To throw is Rodgers. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back
Good
at
job,
the
Genevieve.
31.
And check the other food.
Now the Niners going to signal for their third
It
and
looks like our
final
meats are
timeout.
done. But
As they
since
get
the pan will be
stoppage
hot,
with a
we need to
little
wear
over
an oven
50
mitt.
seconds left to go in the game.
Oh wow, it looks so good. Inside, we turn off the heat for our stove.
No, it's no good. Just shy of the crossbar.
Great, now we can turn the heat off for the oven as well.
And that
Now we
match
just
should
need to set
just
the
about
food
right to
before our
finish to
guests
this one.
arrive.
Yeah, they needed 2
Here's our
scores,
platter of
and they
meat,
needed that field goal there to be the
delicious
first
fruit
one
bowl,
and still give them an
some veggies,
opportunity. But now, with the time
a
left on the
smoothie,
clock, I think this one's
some more
about finished.
veggies,
The San Francisco
Your yummy
offense
soup.
ready to start their next drive.
and of course, the
They
ice
might be
cream.
thinking this is
Wow,
close to a
look at all
lost
that
cause
delicious
here,
food we
guys.
made.
What do they
Hey,
need
I
to
think
do?
our guests are here.
Process in mind
Just a
already, but
minute.
they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
2-score game.
Onside
You
kick
guys
and
are
get the
just
ball
in
back,
time.
and then
Come on
score
in. The
again.
food's
But they
ready.
can't worry about the last
So,
2
how
points.
is everyone liking
The
the
only
food
thing
so
that
far?
matters is scoring
It's so
quickly, and
good.
then they'll take it from there.
And he's going to get this.
Here, let me give you some more smoothie chats.
This is 1st and 10.
16 yards. That's good. 4.
Well, do you like the food
Hurry to
sauce?
throw.
I think that is yes.
left side for
One guy just went on a dinner party with some great success. If you enjoyed doing his companies, give us a thumbs up. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Now first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here's Purdy.
Get on top of those.
And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Now Moody for the PAT. And the lead is down to 2.
Makes the score Steelers 48, 49ers 26.
So now with little time remaining, they'll have this and maybe one more play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Oh, wait a minute. They declined it.
Makes no sense, right? They just gave up a big yardage play, right?
And now it's going to stand.
Yeah, GG.
One thing I can think, someone is mad at their own defense, and they're trying to teach them a really crazy lesson.
Oh my God.
Pittsburgh Steelers. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle.
Should have turned the PlayStation off when that shit happened, bro.
Unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle.
Like the shit, like constantly been happening all the time, bro. Like the shit, y'all, whatever y'all niggas is doing in Madden, y'all fucking with the game, bro. Like when I say like my TV be blacking out sometimes, only when I play this shit. I could be playing Call of Duty. These kids be playing Roblox. They could be doing, motherfuckers be doing whatever. I could be on Hulu, YouTube, whatever. Shit don't never start glitching. Nothing wrong connection until I motherfuckers start playing this shit.
From Santa Clara.
So nothing start happening. That shit is heavy. Oh man.